Good day to you, everyone. Today we are going to be checking out a new flashlight from OLIGHT. This is the ArkPro. It does look very similar to one that we've checked out in the past. We'll go ahead and link that one down below. That was a 3-in-1 EDC flashlight. This one is a 4-in-1 with a little redesign, it looks like. Packaging on here looks very nice. Let's go ahead and have a look on what's inside our box. Packaging does show you what you need to do. Once we open it up, we need to pull on that tab to pull the flashlight out. And out of the box, it looks like Rethink Light, Reimagine Style. And we have our ArkPro here. Packaging, like I said, very minimal, but efficient. Look at that. Nice and protected. It does give you kind of a little idea of what that flashlight looks like. I love the design. And then behind our flashlight, we have a little packet of information, it looks like, and then our proprietary charger, which it's actually stuck in there right now because it's a magnet and it's stuck on the bottom of the flashlight. So look at that charger. It is a really nice one. It goes right where it needs to. So it is a magnet. It sticks right to the bottom of that flashlight. Of course, USB on one side and then that magnet on the other. So as you can see, this is a very small profile flashlight, the ArkPro. It does, again, have 4-in-1 features, so a multitude of different things you can do. You could put this in just about any pocket, a shirt pocket, pants pocket, doesn't matter. It has a nice carry clip on there as well. It looks like a deep carry clip. And on here, we have a whole bunch of buttons that will do a whole bunch of stuff. Let's get at it. It looks like it is advising us to go ahead and charge to activate before our first use, so we'll do that in just a moment. Taking a closer look at the ArkPro. So this is a very slimline flashlight. So similar to the other one we reviewed, but it has many differences. First off, on the side here, we have some nice grippy feeling textured here. That feels nice in your hand, but you don't feel like you're going to drop it with the smooth metal up here. This feels very nice. You also see the design that's in there. It's almost like rivets. Again, it gives it a little bit of texture, not like the side. Of course, you have all of your function buttons at the top that we'll go over in a little bit. Again, that grip on the other side. On the back side, there is a very nice pocket clip for a very deep pocket clip. So that would be nice for carrying this as well in just about any old pocket. In reviewing some of the information that came with that user manual for the OLIGHT ArkPro, it looks like you have quite a variety of different lights that you can utilize on here. From that white light mode, you have, spotlights and regular lights. You do have a laser on here along with a UV light as well. This does have some battery capacity to it, so I think you can actually use this as a battery backup. There is a USB-C port on here. And again, remember, it has that proprietary magnetic charging method as well. Let's go ahead and go over the flashlight a little bit before it gets dark out while you can still see. So that indeed is a USB-C charging port on the side. So again, this flashlight has a multitude of different things you can do. You have a UV light over on the left here. You have a spotlight on the right. And then in the middle on the top, you have pure flood. So you can just go ahead and adjust it. I'll be able to show you this a little better once it's dark out. But as you can see, once you move it, it does change what light is shown. On the side of the flashlight, this button is for the laser. Well, now that it's dark outside, let's go ahead and take a look at the different settings on the light. So we're just going to see how bright this light truly is. So our first setting, on the actual face of the flashlight, you can see that the green on one side is going to be your battery level. And then once we turn this on, the white illuminated is what level your actual flashlight is. So you can either have low or high. So let's go ahead and shine it forward. This is our floodlight. So we're flooding the area in front of us. As you can see on the flashlight, just one click on, one click off. Of course, flooding that area. Double click that, it'll bring it up to bright. So that is very bright. That tree directly in front of me, right there, that tree right there, is probably about 10 yards in front of me, but you can really truly see around pretty nicely. So again, double click, bring it down to low. Still a very nice light. You can see in front of you very well. Easily 10 yards, no problem. That brighter light really illuminates the area. Like, this is like a searchlight, my goodness. That's pretty nice. All right, so let's go ahead on over to the next level. So turn that back on. Over to the next one. This is going to be our spotlight. So you can see that that's focused more. So this is going to be our spotlight. Get further into the woods, deeper down in there. So now we're going, oh, I don't know, at least 20 yards I can see back there now. Double click, brings it to that next level. Of course, it does illuminate on that flashlight again. White shows you how bright. The green is how much battery you have left. So full, kind of neat, you can see right through there. All right, we're going to try to see if we can see that light up on top. So again, that is our spotlight on the right hand side there. Move it on over to that floodlight on the right hand side. And all the way over, you're going to see your UV light. So let's go ahead and look at the ground here. So this does have a little purple cast to it. Of course, this is going to be good for hunting, tracking, hotel room visits if you really do dare. So you have your UV light, you have your spotlight, you have your floodlight, and you have your laser, which is going to be that little button on the side. So see if you can see that laser beam. There you go. Let me turn this one off. Be able to see it a little better there. Yeah, there we go. Nice green laser. Again, it does go quite a ways back there. So again, that tree is about 10 yards away. Of course, going off that tree, we're quite a ways back in the woods. I'd say that one's probably almost 20 yards back there now. So it does go quite a ways. Turn that flashlight back on. So overall, this is a really neat flashlight. One, because it shows you your battery level right here. Just a quick little eye glance, you can see you've got a full battery. Also, it's going to show you how bright you truly are illuminating. So you're on low, double click, you're on high now. So that's very, very nice. Again, I really do like the handle, the hand feel, the ergonomics of this flashlight. So it is kind of a slim design. So instead of it slipping out of your hands, you do have that thick, I shouldn't say thick, you have that raised area on the side that you're going to be able to truly hold on to without it slipping out of your hands, especially sweaty palms, raining, things like that. Deep pocket clip. So nice deep pocket clip on there. Keep it securely in your front pocket, back pocket, shirt pocket. That's going to be really, really nice as well. Overall, the ArkPro, super nice flashlight. It's going to be pretty versatile. That pocket clip could also be utilized as a hat clip. So easily put that on a brim of a hat. Now you've got a hat light as well. If you want to check out more information about the ArkPro, go ahead and check that link down in the description for all the details, specifications, and of course price. Look at that illuminate. It looks pretty nice. So let's turn that back on. Spotlight. Very, very nice. Thank you all so much for joining me. Super duper appreciate it. Until we see you again, keep your nose clean. Bye!